Today, Iracing dropped a new update and we have a brand new late model. This is a familiar race car to what you would have in the Cars Tour. These cars are very grippy and easy to drive. The braking is very familiar to the next gen cars, so heavy braking on these cars. You also don't feel a crazy amount of horsepower, nowhere near what you would get with the super late model. So strap the TV down because we're on 30 laps here today at USA Speedway. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's go ahead and jump into the content. And we qualified in position number 7. Now this is unofficial, so when we all die going into turn number 1, at least it's not going to affect my safety rating. Here we go, boys. Cross your fingers, say a prayer, buckle down, strap down. It's gonna be a little bit bumpy. Waiting for the leader to fire off here. When will he go, and can we put it inside of the top 5? Oh, the leader just got punted up there. My goodness, the green flag is out up to 4th gear. This guy behind me is all over my back bumper, and I'm about to get turned going into 1. My goodness, bro, we just got ran over. Big crash behind me. They're stacking them up behind me. They're wrecking them up behind me. It's getting wild back there. So unfortunately, we've already lost a couple positions, but everything is singling out. We got to be smart continuing. It seems like everyone's willing to use the bumper. That 3 is really rotating down on the bottom. I've seen that, man, but we are going to somehow, some way, complete lap number 1 alive. These cars do not have a lot of tire wear on them. You can really push it the entire race and not lose a whole lot of ground. So I'm going to start stepping my pace up and see if we can get up there and crack the top 5. Here we go, boys. Everyone's popping it sideways, man. You can see everyone's pushing this car right now. But I think it is really difficult to pass. You almost need to use the bumper to get a pass done, unfortunately. I'm not willing to do that this early into the race. If that, oh, we got a battle for the lead up front, and the leader just chopped the 2nd position. I don't know how many times that's going to fly, boys. We might see the leader get bumper hooked here. Someone's out of control up there. I talked about how this car is very grippy and easy to drive. If you pay attention to my throttle, I'm really on the throttle nearly all the way around. This car is a bit easier to drive than the street stock, in my opinion. Guy behind me is trying to send it. He's looking. I'm going to try to throttle up and hopefully get to the back bumper of that number 91. The racing seems to be very tight. We do got some action going on up front, so pay attention to that because they may not make it, as they nearly took them 3 wide right there. It's going to get wild, boys, going into 1. Is anyone going to give, or will it be like Martinsville, where if you get stuck on the outside, you fall straight to the back? Oh, boy, 3 is out of control again. Oh, here we go. The leader finally got punted. You seen it right there. The red car went up the hill. That was for the lead. Will he retaliate? This may not be done yet. He looks a little bit heated as he's trying to get back down to the bottom groove, and look at how tight the racing is getting now. We're all reeling in the leaders. We all have a shot at the win here today. The line is going to be 20 to go. I think tempers are getting hot, and now he just got door slammed by the number 22. 22 is sideways. Oh, I think he tried to retaliate. This may not be over, man. It's going to get wild right here. Pay attention, because everyone is door slamming. Big checkup, big checkup. The bottom groove is open to get underneath the number 91. We're going to try to get our bumper in. He threw it in really deep right there, but we should get a stronger drive off, and this may put me up 1 position. Oh, my goodness. There's a car backing out into traffic.
Short track racing.
So I'm definitely faster than the 91. Someone else just got hooked up there. I think the 3 just rear-ended someone. More checkup going into 1. They keep dive bombing these corners, man. Someone's going to get the bad end of this deal before you know it. We're approaching the halfway marker. Still holding up in position number 8. Look out, look out, look out. There was some contact up ahead. The 3 car has been shot up the hill. You know he's been aggressive here today. Whoa, he's going to turn him. There they go. That's going to be 2 positions in the bag right there.
Come on, right? Lock it down.
So put it up to position number 6 as we got some tempers rising here today. And don't forget about this number 38 car on my rear bumper. I mean, he has been looking a little bit quicker than me all race, but I'm also looking quicker than the 91 and just can't get the pass done. Notice we're not seeing anyone really check out. That goes to show how competitive these cars are, as I'm getting more pressure from the 38 car behind me. So I'm having a lot of fun right now. The biggest thing that is frustrating me is there is no passing opportunities, man. I mean, you about gotta rear end the guy in front of you if you you want to position. Notice we haven't seen a single guy go to the outside here today. Everyone has been single file. The only way to really get a pass done is to dive bomb or just move them. But maybe in the clean driver, I want to be here today. I'm just trying to force this number 91 to make a mistake. I'm trying to apply as much pressure as I can and make him overshoot a corner with 10 laps remaining. If he does, that will put me into the top 5. Look at the 91 blocking, man. He's blocking. Maybe I should try the outside. I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to lose a position trying the outside. Here we come with the crossover to his back bumper. Almost contact. We are going to get to his door, but now we either got to pin him down or send it in till we see Elvis. I think I'm going to do both right here and try to get the pass done on the outside if I can. There's company coming behind me. Oh my goodness, it's getting tight around here. I'm trying to hold it on the outside. The clock is ticking. How deep can we send it in here? How much can we pin this guy down before we get cost a position? My goodness, here we go to the inside. Trying to cross him over. I don't think that's going to work. Almost contact. The guy behind me just sent it to the outside. Now the action's picking up. You hate to see all the blocking, but it's making for some entertaining racing. We have just about cleared the 38. I believe we're going to get him this time. And then let's go hunt down the 91 car again. It's going to be 5 remaining at the line. I'm going to throw it in super deep here, see if we can gain anything. We definitely gained a little bit right there. Trying to be aggressive with the throttle. The 91 is looking a little bit loose there in front of me, but he has nearly a second gap over me. Guy behind me is ready to pounce, man. I think he's going to throw it in. I can see his patience level has really came down. Overall, I'll say I had a blast here today as we're running in position number 6. White flag this time by. Will the guy behind me kill me on the final lap? Remember, this is unranked. I hope I don't get assassinated on the final lap, but he looks like he's ready to do something, man. He's really closing. Here we go. Last time in a turn number 3 and 4. Is he going to dive bomb me on the bottom? He's looking low a little bit. I'm going to send it in just like normal, and he's going to go for the bumper. At least I thought he was, man. He slammed on the brakes there, but we're going to hold it, and we're going to get position number 6 in the wreck and post race. Big wreck post race here ahead of me, man. It got crazy in this one.
I don't do much short track racing, but that is the most fun I've done short track racing outside of like Richmond with Cup Car. That was great.
I don't even care that I got wrecked. That was freaking amazing.
Well, what did you guys think about that? As there's still wreck and post race, a lot of these crashes are probably going to be intentional here. That was a lot of fun. Can't wait to do that again. Now, before we end today's video, I'd like to thank my Patreon members for supporting the channel. I also go iRacing with all my Patreon members every Thursday night for the DLBTV Racing League. The schedule is on the screen now. Also, shout out to my Patreon VIP members, CHTV, Christian Elliott, Derek Dorsey, Joshua Kane, Senquez Gregory, and Timothy Stubblefield for supporting the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.